Something happened at this year's Met Gala 2024. A huge realization or a breakthrough. I mean, this gala was always an insanely overrated event, but this year, the rest of the world decided that they are sick of celebrities. Sick of the gap that's being created between everyday people and the riches of the world. Sick of the tone-deaf content that's pushed on them day in and day out. We found out that a single ticket or a seat at the gala costs $75,000. Think about it. How far away are we from the insane reality today's celebrities are living in? How giant is the gap? And that's precisely the reason why this year's Met is being compared to the Hunger Games. Not only that, there is an active movement on social media calling for blocking celebrities. Hashtag blockout 2024. Trying to make people realize that without our attention, they are going to fall. So let's unpack all this. Your Tango wrote, if you are familiar with the Hunger Games movie franchise, you most likely remember the scene in the first film where residents of the capital city gathered together ahead of the games to enjoy lavish parties with endless cocktails and food while wearing those almost ridiculous over-the-top costumes. At the same time, they mingled and laughed amongst one another, all while 23 children were preparing for their inevitable deaths, with many of their families starving and struggling to put even a slice of bread on the table back at home. But for someone who read the books or watched the movie, this was fiction. It was never going to happen, at least not in this ridiculous, almost caricature-like level in real life. Yet, here we are today. Let's look at the clip that will help us understand the comparison a little bit better. And throughout the video, you will notice me struggling to avoid certain words associated with the images I'm about to show you. This is because I don't want this video to be put on a YouTube's back burner again. Just a bit of a warning again, the clip I'm about to show you might, or rather should, upset you.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up, they say running free. Strange things are moving. We met at midnight in you. Coming to the tree.
Let's eat cake.
This is of course footage from this year's Met Gala mixed with images of Gaza. Obviously, this montage was made to bring attention to the fact that the media are focusing on celebrities, on fashion, on superficial things, while we've got far, far more important things to focus on. And while this comparison is extreme, we can pull back a little into everyday life in Western countries. Here is a little clip summarizing most of people's thoughts.
Are you coming to the same free? Strange things that happen here, stranger.
So as you see, it says on the video, a ticket to the Met Gala costs $75,000. People with degrees and full-time jobs can't afford groceries. There is a caption on that video blog, celebrities, we make them famous. And we will unpack it very soon. Let's repeat it again. $75,000 to be able to go eat dinner with other celebrities. Someone said, literally 20K would change my life. 75K would wipe out my debt and I would have so much left over. Another one, are we waking up now? I think a lot of us are. And this one, most people don't even make $75,000 a year. The fact that they can spend it just like that without any financial issues coming up is truly mind-blowing. These comments are much more than just being jealous of someone's success or wealth. We see it every day on social media, people talking about how difficult it has become to afford the basic necessities. Not to mention splurging on something extra like a cinema ticket. $75,000 and for what? What is the Met Gala really? Well, it's a fundraising event for Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute that happens every year. And I'm about to tell you how much money they raised this year to essentially keep a display of clothes in a building. But before I do, please like, share and comment on this video. And if you are new here, please subscribe as well. I'll be forever grateful. So, this year's event raised about $26 million for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute, according to a spokeswoman. That's a $4 million increase over last year's total, and more than double what the event raised a decade ago in 2014. Ticket prices for the gala have increased steeply. This year, an individual ticket was $75,000 compared to $50,000 last year and $35,000 in 2022. Tickets to the 2015 gala cost exactly a third of what they do now. Well, I guess inflation is bad everywhere, right? But yes, we are talking about money most of everyday people can't even wrap their minds around. The whole event felt like a huge slap in the face to everyone who struggles right now. And let's be real, most people do. Some celebrities like this creator dared to post something like this.
Let them eat cake.
Here, take the bomb.
I don't know how her PR team thought this was a good idea. People started commenting, again in reference to Hunger Games. Watching this from District 12, watching this from District 11. Those districts in the book and in the movie had the poorest people living in them. People who were there only to provide for the capital, the crazy rich lunatics. And if you don't know why the let them eat cake line caused massive backlash, take a look at this explanation by Indie100. An influencer has sparked outrage after posting a video where she lip-syncs the famous Marie Antoinette quote, "Let them eat cake," at the 2024 Met Gala. In the viral video, the camera pans close to Kylie's face as she mouths, "Let them eat cake," which is attributed to Antoinette in the 18th century and is said to be her response to being informed her starving peasant subjects had no bread. The French queen would later be convicted of high treason against the French Republic and was executed by guillotine on 16th of October 1793. Basically, "let them eat cake" phrase has been associated with ignorance, tone-deaf acts, lack of self-awareness, and so on. So watching this type of content and then a bunch of celebrities playing ridiculous dress-up and spending huge amounts of money pissed a lot of people off. Here are a few similarities between Met Gala and Hunger Games Your Tango talks about. One very obvious one, the costumes. Some guests who took the red carpet at the 2024 Met Gala celebrating the theme Garden of Time included Zendaya, Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Lopez, Cardi B, Chris Hemsworth, Doja Cat, and Serena Williams. Many more. All of their looks consisted of deluxe ensembles with shiny dresses that could nearly blind someone and a fabric that could cover the cost of most college students' tuition. The ridiculous outfits really resembled the ones from Hunger Games. If you remember the Capitol people, they looked crazy, right? A lot of colors, a lot of makeup, and everything was designer in there. Second reason that tango brings up is the glamorization of starvation while many people go hungry. Kim Kardashian's silver John Galliano corset-style dress that cinched her waist not only resembled something that Effie Trinket might wear, but had many viewers questioning her comfort and safety. The corset around her waist appeared to limit her movement and prevent air from getting into her lungs, giving her the appearance of someone who was not getting the essential nutrients needed to sustain themselves. So the main point here is that she rocked this look while millions worldwide have the same slender appearance but not by choice. You could argue this reason is a bit of a stretch, but hey, it's not that far-fetched if you ask me. Here's the third reason. The silencing of protesters just outside the Met Gala entrance. As guests arrived at the Met Gala with photographers entirely focused on how well their attire matched the theme of the event, dozens of pro-Palestinian protesters were tackled to the ground and arrested by NYPD to prevent them from disrupting the event. Well, this protest definitely continued on social media with thousands of people commenting on Met Gala posts, slogans related to what's happening in the Middle East. And that's how Blockout 2024 hashtag was born. Take a look.
Let them eat cake.
It's time for the people to conduct what I want to call a digital guillotine, a digitine, if you will. It's time to block all the celebrities, influencers, and wealthy socialites who are not using their resources to help those in dire need. We gave them their platforms. It's time to take it back, take our views away, our likes, our comments, our money, by blocking them on all social media and digital platforms. And I think the first person that we should all focus on is Hailey here. haleyybaylee, for your ignorant decision to attend the $75,000 ticket Met Gala and recite "Let them eat cake" while you have done nothing with your 10 million follower platform as people are starving and dying, we sentence you to the digitine.
There is another creator who is very much into this movement and who's gone viral with his videos because now he's posting lists of celebrities, like his suggestions of who to block. And this is how it started for him.
We have full control over celebrities' money and lives. When we hate on them, they make money. When we praise them, they make money. But when we block their social media accounts and completely forget their names, they lose it all. The amount of attention we give them and the amount of engagement we give them is their direct currency. Take it from them.
Our attention is their currency. Absolutely. There is a reason many of us always scream, stop making stupid people famous. Because it is on us. It is in our hands, really. We are seeing more and more videos online of people sharing their celebrity block lists, encouraging for everyone to get on the trend. And the biggest story at the moment, making the blockout 2024 even more appealing and justified, is Kim Kardashian again. She spoke at an event in Hamburg. She was actually one of the members of the discussion panel there, and this happened.
Sorry about that. It's okay. That's okay. It's happened at every event I've done. Free everybody. What? No, free speech. Everybody. So, talk. Thank you. Free speech. One of the things that is actually against oppression. I'm going to ask about asking, but the state of the world, where it is, when you're thinking about it. But I'll
First of all, the response from Kim on stage, the weird free everybody, and then hearing the other person saying free speech while this woman is dragged outside by security is just crazy. But here comes the crazier part. Kim Kardashian trying to not answer a question about Palestine. Have a look at her struggling to form one logical sentence.
In Israel, I mean, I sympathize with everyone. All we want is to feel safe and free for everyone. So I'm definitely not someone that doesn't talk about those issues at home, but I also don't, sometimes it's just can be really scary, and you want your friends and family to be safe all over the world. And I have friends from both sides, from all countries, and I think you just have to only really speak out if you really know what's going on. So I try to, I think about, like, what do I talk to my kids about? I really talk to my kids about feeling safe and just being good human beings and treating everyone with the same level of respect that you would want to be treated with. And it's scary times for sure.
What's your perspective?
Oh my God. I think she should take her own advice and speak when she knows what's going on. Free everyone, guys. Neutral. Raising kids to be good people. She really didn't want to answer this question. And I would understand this type of answer months ago, okay? When a lot of public figures wanted to be cautious and educate themselves first about what was going on. A lot of them did not know about the details of the situation. And you know, if you are a public figure, you say something once, and if it turns out that you were wrong in the future, it will come back and bite you in the ass. So yes, I agree with waiting till everything is clear, but there finally comes the time when we are beyond the benefit of the doubt. There comes a time when you have to stop ignoring what's really happening. Someone said, a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. And this one, the privilege is insane. I think it's one of very few situations where I agree with the word privilege. It describes it well. She seems like she genuinely has no idea what's going on. No, let's not be fooled here, okay? She has perfect idea of what's going on. She just doesn't want to say it. That's very different. And she was struggling on this stage. Those people are so disconnected from the reality. They are either disconnected or they know much more than we do. Okay, it's one of those two. And if they are disconnected from reality, it's our job to give a good dose of it. Okay? But I believe that there is an even bigger reason than trying to make them earn less money from social media to block them. Your block probably won't make a big dent in their wallets, but it will make you happier. Seriously, let's stop following those people. Stop looking at them. Stop paying attention to them. Your mind, your sanity will thank you. I will always say that I am so thankful that I was growing up without social media. My brain would be a mashed potato right now. And as usual, I want to know what you guys think. Did you also think that this year's Met Gala was the most dystopian yet? Will you be blocking any celebrities on social media? If you are, Share your list in the comments. And a little reminder, please subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications to never miss another Daily Freddo episode. Check out my Rumble profile and follow me on Instagram @dailyfreddo. That's all for today. Have a good one.
Want to be treated with, and it's scary times for sure.